Andres today, where today we're jumping into the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Ooh, I like that. This is going to be a smash or pass. This is a Halloween edition movie, and I'm very excited to be getting into it. So guys, just so you know, I will be editing this down more than I edit ever before because I got a copyright strike here on this platform, and I don't know how it actually happened because that movie that I edited everything the same way. And then some people did say, generally try to wait for movies to come out. I know, I looked away from the camera. Sorry, ADD. I told you guys I had it. But people did say try to wait until, like, you know, since the movie was so new, which was Blue Beetle, maybe that's why. But there was other reactors that actually reacted to it. It just so happens to be that it was my platform that ended up getting this copyright strike. I don't do copyright strikes. I never had one in over 3 years of me being here, and all of my edits are very similar. I generally just try to edit the only way I know how. I taught myself how to do it. There's no book to learn how to do this. Unless you went to school, which I didn't go to school for it. So I will try to edit this down a lot. If it looks all choppy and screwed, not like how I normally am, I'm sorry, don't blame me, blame YouTube. And this will be available for my third tier here on this platform that just definitely copyright striked my platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So once again, please, please, please support the channel and join one of those platforms today. Times are hard over here. I don't know what's going on. So I just love your comments and your support. Thank you guys so much for being here. Once again, this is the Halloween edition. I do have a movie poll, which after I am done putting up this movie, I will be closing that poll and maybe starting another poll. It's going to be Halloween movies, scary movies, or something of that gist all month long. So maybe I might sprinkle like in a few other movies that are not Halloweenish and just some other stuff. But definitely keep afloat, keep notifications on, everything you guys possibly can, because when I drop the polls, the votes do matter, and that's how we get into our new scary Halloween edition Smash or Pass movies. Once again, this is a Smash or Pass movie, so that means by the ending of this reaction, please comment down below if you guys want to smash this movie, which means you love it, or pass it. You never want to see it again. Once again, if there is a lot of like music and stuff like this in this movie, which I told there is, that will be edited down once again because music is even more strict than actually movies or TV shows. Now, if you would like to support this channel for free, of course you can. Please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. As I already suggested, commenting and liking and sharing does wonders for this platform and does wonders for this video. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for everybody who checked out my last video about me being copyright striked. Apparently I gotta go through a whole process. I'm still debating if I'm going to fight this copyright strike or just go with the flow of things. I feel like I'm kind of being picked on, but I feel like there's probably billions and trillions of content creators out there that go through the same damn thing. So should I shut up and suck it up and just move right along, or should I fight for what is right? I don't know. I don't know what to do at this moment. So by this, I'm just going to be careful, because if I get 2 more, Andres Array's channel will be gone. And I don't know, I think I could probably make another one. I don't know, but would I? I don't know. It's been 3 years of me doing this, and over 11,000 subscribers, 7.6 million views, and it's been an amazing journey. So who knows if I would start this all over again? I absolutely don't know. But let's talk about positive things. I'm going to stay positive, and I'm ready to jump into this film. So if you guys are ready to jump into this film with me, sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the show. So without further ado, that's what I want to say, let's jump into the Rocky Horror Picture Show and find out exactly what this movie has got to give. Play our music. There it is.
Michael Rennie was ill the day the earth stood still, and silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man in a cellular jam. Then at a deadly pace, science fiction. Dr. X double feature. Picture shows over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hill. Gave him the rules and passing the news, lots of skill. Science fiction. The androids fighting at the late night double feature in the back row.
Damn! Oh, wow, nice.
The parents and the grandparents. Yes, all the close family.
Listen, I know him. What movies is he in?
I guess we really did it, huh? Hey, big fella. Be your turn next, eh? Who knows? Come on, up in.
Being just in here now.
Oh, Brad, wasn't it wonderful? Didn't Betty look radiantly beautiful?
Yes, Janet, Ralph's a lucky guy.
Yes,
Everyone knows that Betty's a wonderful little cook.
yes.
I've got something to say.
I will.
You beat the other girls to the bride's bouquet.
The river was deep, but I swam it. Janet, the future is ours, so let's plan it. The road was long, but I ran it. Janet, there's a fire in my heart, and you fed it. Something to say, and that's damn it. Janet, I love you. There's 3 ways that love can grow.
Now we're engaged and I'm so glad. Nothing to say and that's why I'm mad for you too.
There's one thing left to do.
We met in his science exam.
Janet.
Made me give you the eye and then panic.
Oh, Brad, I'm mad
Janet.
of you.
That was fun. I am sweating.
On a strange journey.
We're already there.
Ed Majors and his fiancée, Janet Weiss, visit a Dr. Everett Scott. It's true, there were dark storm clouds. The spare tire they were carrying was badly in need of some air. Well, they were not going to let a storm spoil the events of their evening. It was a night out they were going to remember for a very long time.
Gosh, that's the 3rd motorcyclist that's passed us.
Yes, Janet, life's pretty cheap to that type. You must have taken the wrong fork a few miles back.
Then where did that motorcyclist come from?
Right.
Damn it! I knew I should have gotten that spare tire fixed. Didn't we pass a castle back down the road a few miles? Maybe they have a telephone I could use.
I'm coming with you.
Damn. Enter at your own risk.
In the velvet darkness of the blackest night, no matter what, there's a light. There's a light in the fireplace of everybody's love. Slow, Morpheus, slow, let the sun to my life. There's a light in the fireplace.
It seemed that fortune had smiled on Brad and Janet, or had they?
Or had they?
Brad, let's go back. I'm cold and I'm frightened.
Hello. I wonder if you might help us. You see, our car broke down a few miles up the road. You're wet.
It's raining.
I think perhaps you better both come inside.
Yes, perhaps you're both gonna come inside.
Brad, I'm frightened. What kind of a place is this?
This way. You've arrived on a rather special night.
Really?
One of the masters of film.
He's lucky. I'm lucky. We're all lucky.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
Time war! The Black Knight, when he is free! The boy, when he
It's just a jump to the left.
In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
It's not a sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time once again. Shook the meat, we took me by surprise. He had a big ass truck and a devil man.
It's just a jump to the left. Hands on your hips.
Bring an even time, drive you insane. Let's do the time once again.
Hands on your hips.
Bring an even time, once again.
Say, do one of you guys know how to Madison?
Please, let's get out of here.
For God's sake, keep a grip on yourself, Janet. We don't want to interfere with their celebrations.
This isn't the Junior Chamber of Commerce, Brad.
They may do some more folk dancing.
You've met my faithful hand in hand. When you knocked, he thought you were the candy man. Don't judge a book by its cover. The sweet transvestite. Play with sound. You look like you're both pretty groovy. You're taking an old Steve Reeves movie.
Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
Well, you get the light of the night. It'll all seem alright. It's the sweet transvestite. Why don't you stay with me? Maybe blonde hair and tan. It's good for relieving my tension. Transylvania. The sweet transvestite. Transylvania. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. Maybe the rain is really to blame, but not the symptom.
It's all right, Janet. We'll play along for now and pull out the aces when the time's right. My name's Brad Majors, and this is my fiancée, Janet Weiss.
Some people would give their right arm for the privilege.
Hey.
I've seen it. Frank, I mean, is he your husband?
Buster is not yet married, nor do I think he ever will be.
I will entertain. And what charming underclothes you both have. They'll make you feel less vulnerable.
All we wanted to do was to use your telephone, goddammit, a reasonable request.
How forceful you are, Brad. You must be awfully proud of him, Janet. Do you have any tattoos, Brad?
Certainly not.
Is in readiness, Master. We merely await your, well,
Paradise is to be mine. All the pieces seem to fit into place. An accident. And that's how I discovered the secret spark that is the breath of life. I hold the secret to life itself. My beautiful teacher is destined to be born. Throw open the switches on the sonic oscillator.
It's all right, Janet.
Look at the skeleton.
The sword of Damocles is hanging over my head. Woe is me. The sound of a pretty breakdown. From my dream it was a feeling
an unnameable dread. Sort of a pretty big down and oh, woe is me, can't you see that I'm at the start of a pretty big downer?
That's no way to behave on your first day out.
It's also such an exceptional beauty. I'm prepared to forgive you.
Oh, I just love success. He's a credit to your genius, master.
He's okay.
Okay.
I don't like men with too many muscles.
I didn't make him for you. Charles Atlas, seal of approval.
We'll get sand in his face soon in the gym as he works for his cause. Just a little bit of steel.
Be a strong man.
Eat nutritious, high protein, and swallow raw eggs.
I can make you a man.
Dynamic tension must be hard work. Make you a man.
Never happened to Saturday night. Came into my life. I thought I was divine. Opportunity, bless my soul. Opportunity, bless my soul. I really love rock and roll. Whisper in my ear tonight, she really was mine. Get back and front, but so pretty good. Woo! Really had a good time. Bless my soul. I really love you, rock and roll. I really love rock and roll.
Opportunity, bless the song. Opportunity, bless the song.
One from the vaults. Don't be upset. It was a mercy killing. And by yourself.
Man. 7 days. You are mine. Oh, what? No distinction. Make you a man. And make you a man.
Rock it, rah, rah, rah.
There are those who say that life is an illusion. If this is so, then Brad and Janet are quite safe. Left them feeling both apprehensive and uneasy. They were shown to their separate rooms.
Oh no, they're gonna sleep there?
Who is it? Who's there? Brad. Oh, yes, my darling. Oh, it's you! You tricked me. I wouldn't have. I've never.
You really find it quite pleasurable.
Oh.
Brad's probably asleep by now. Do you want him to see you like this?
Promise you won't tell Brad?
Cross my heart.
Janet! I'm on fire? Why did it bother him?
Oh, Brad, darling, it's no good here.
I'm afraid so, Brad. But isn't it nice? Tricked me, I wouldn't have. Never. Janet's probably asleep by now. Do you want him to see you like this? This! Brad, you've wasted so much time already.
Master, Rocky has broken his chains and vanished.
Where's anybody? Brad, my darling. Oh, how could I have done this to you? Oh, if only we hadn't made this journey. Oh, Brad. How could you? Did they do this to you?
Janet, not again.
Emotion, agitation or disturbance of mind. It is also a powerful and irrational master. There seemed little doubt that Janet was indeed its slave.
Tell us about it, Janet.
I'd only ever kissed before getting into heavy petting, seat wetting.
Ooh.
Now all I want, I'll put up no resistance. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Everything grows while you calm down, and that's just one small fraction. I need action. Touch me. Touch me.
I wanna be dirty.
Dirty.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
How did it happen?
I was only away for a minute, Master.
See if you can find him. On the monitor.
Master, we have a visitor.
Dr. Everett Scott.
You know this earthling? This person?
So this wasn't simply a chance meeting, but this Dr. Everett Scott. His name is not unknown to me.
He's attached to the Bureau of Investigation of that which you call UFO.
The intruder is entering the building, Master.
Shall we inquire of him in person?
Great Scott!
Frank-n-Furter.
Frank, what?
We meet at last.
You know perfectly well what Brad Majors is doing here. Well, unfortunately for you all, the plans are to be changed.
I can assure you that Brad's presence here comes as a complete surprise to me.
Eddie? I've seen him.
Eddie?
You see, Eddie happens to be my nephew.
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
Brad!
Look!
Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet!
Brad!
Look!
Master, dinner is prepared!
Food has always played a vital role in life's rituals, and now, this meal. To be sure, there was to be very little bonhomie.
To absent friends,
To absent friends.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ew.
I'm here to discuss Eddie.
Eddie!
Was Eddie the guy we just saw get killed?
He was in with a bad crowd, but it was worse than I imagined. Aliens.
Go on, Dr. Scott. Did I say Dr. Fun Scott?
The day he was born, he was troubled. He tried in vain.
But he never caused her nothing but shame.
All he wanted was rock and roll porn. Couldn't be more deprived.
He was a low-down, cheap little punk.
When Eddie said he didn't like his daddy, it was another day.
To me, staying inside
He in a note which reads,
What's it say? What's it say?
They must carry out their legal deeds. I will switchblade knife. Switchblade knife.
What a god!
Und ID.
Rocky!
Oh, pie. Don't taste too nice.
Can't move my feet!
My wheels!
Flew to the spot. You are something y'all get used to. A mental monster can be made.
Kind of audio vibratory physiomolecular transport device.
He's gonna send us to another planet?
Planet, smell it. Janet has up.
And then she cried out.
Don't get hot and flustered. Oh, I could, but you better not.
You're a what the?
You're
and my children turn on me. Rocky's behaving just the way that Eddie did.
When shall we return to Transylvania, huh?
I'm indeed grateful to both you and your brother. Riff Raff can be quite generous.
I ask for nothing.
And you shall receive it in abundance. We are ready for the floor show.
All those who are statues now?
Fate, it seemed, had decided that Brad and Janet should keep that appointment. A situation which none of them could have possibly foreseen. That their host was a man of little moral. And what of the floor show that had been spoken of? A diabolical plan had seized Frank's crazed imagination. It was clear that this was to be no picnic.
And keeps me safe from my trouble and pain. Help me, mommy, take this dream away. What's come over me? Whoa, here it comes again.
The dance has increased. My mind has been expanded. So sincere.
Whatever happened to Fairy as it clung to her thigh? 'Cause I wanted to be dressed just the same. The warm waters of sins of the flesh. Can't you just see? Don't dream it, be it. Don't dream it. Don't dream it.
Got to get out of his trap. I've got to be strong. And my life will be lived.
God bless Lily St. Cyr.
You got a head and your mind goes big. Close to my word to be saved from my trouble and well, be with the next thing. You got a head and my heart. Close to my word to be saved with the next thing. You got a head and your mind goes big.
I can explain. I went away. I want to come again and stay.
Blue skies through the tears.
And I realize I'm going home. The same. To try and find the game. That's the pain. I'm going home.
How sentimental.
When I said we were to return to Transylvania, I referred only to Magenta and myself. You were to remain here, in spirit, anyway.
You're going to kill him? What's his crime?
Society must be protected.
Say goodbye to all of this.
thought you liked them. They liked you.
They never liked me! You did right.
A decision had to be made. I'm sorry about your nephew. About to beam the entire house back to the planet of transsexual. And soon we shall return to the moon-drenched shores of our beloved planet.
Sing and dance once more to your dark refrain.
But it's the pelvic thrust.
We'll do the time for bugging!
Some insects called the human race, lost in space and meaning.
Well, as I poke myself in the eye. That was an amazing movie. It was a musical, like I thought it was going to be. So as you guys probably already seen, I edited it down drastically. Please join the platform and see it in full reaction. This was definitely an amazing show, start to finish. I lost my breath. I literally could not stop dancing to this. I like the beginning of the movie, like the songs, more than like the ending. The beginning of the movie songs were life, darling. I would play some of those songs like a wedding, like no shade. And Halloween is coming. I totally want to have that like on my doorbell. Like I might record that song, and then if somebody rings the doorbell, that song plays or comes near the door. What he said? I'm a trans. I already forgot what he said. Probably about transsexual Transylvania. Hysterical, amazing movie. By the way, I heard that one part in, was it school? Did people used to sing that in school, in my high school? Or did they sing, or did somebody sing that in my job? Maybe they sang that in my job. And I heard that line before, and I was like, what, where did that come from? Like, where did you get that from? Clearly, it was from this movie. And then I was watching this movie, and one part of this movie, I swore, I was like, wait, did I see this, or is this deja vu? And then right after this like small part, which I can't really remember, it's like towards the middle of the movie. I can't remember exactly which part it was. But then the middle of it, I was like, yeah, wait, did I see this? I think I've seen this. And then right after that little part, I went back to like not knowing anything. So clearly I'd never seen this movie, but maybe that was a deja vu situation. And I also went into this not knowing the whole movie was a musical. So there's that. That guy, Tim Curry, is that his name? Tim Curry. Is his name Tim Curry? Something Curry. Let me look. Tim Curry. I'm about to look up what else Tim Curry, because he looks so familiar. And it's bothering me. He was in It. Was he It? Oh, he was the original It, wasn't he? Oh, and he was in Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Who is he in Home Alone 2? The hotel guy. That's why I know him. I was like, why do I know him? He's in Home Alone 2. He also was in The Little Mermaid, the 1989 movie. I don't know what he was in there. And he was in a lot of movies. Is he still alive, Tim Curry? Yeah, he's still alive. He's 77 years old. That's good. Shout out to Tim Curry. I think that's the only movies I ever seen him in was this movie now, and I seen him in Home Alone 2. He starred in tons and tons of movies, but I've never seen him. There's the Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a 2016 movie, and somebody did comment. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at these things. And he was also in Scary Movie 2, but I don't think I've ever seen Scary Movie 2. But he was in Annie. I don't think I've seen Annie. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. So there goes that. I was passing by a movie, and I don't know. Oh, the 2016 version. I guess it's a prequel, I guess. But somebody commented and was like, oh no, or something like that. I guess they thought I was watching the 2016 movie and not the 1975 movie, and they weren't about the 2016 movie. I guess they didn't like that one. I wonder what the 2016 movie did, how many ratings. Oh, it really didn't get high ratings at all. It was a 4.2 out of 10. Aye! And this one doesn't tell me what the rating is. Let's see. I'm kind of curious to see what the rating. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, guys. Like all of this, the attention. Okay, so the new movie was a 4.2, and this movie on IMDb is a 7.4. And I thought I saw it somewhere, and it was in the 8.6, I think. 8.4 is where where I'm watching this movie, obviously. And a lot of people are rating this extremely high. So this was, and Susan Sarah Struck, the lady in there, I recognized, and I was like, oh yeah, this was very young her. And then the guy who was Janet's husband, I don't know who that actor is. I'm sure he's older now, but he looked very good back then. Very good. What is up with his underwear? I understand. I have a question. What if this is in 1975, right? And the way people get crazy now, right, with the LGBT plus community, and before I was even out, so before around, I want to say 2005 and below, I was not out of the closet yet. Gay was not okay. Like, not that it was not okay, but it was like people did not. If you were gay, they were like, ugh, like it was. I know, at least in my neighborhood, and in my schools, it was just no. And then when I came out, was maybe 2007, 8, around there, something like that, maybe a little long, 2009, around there, it started becoming slowly on TV and stuff like that. But this was in 1975, and clearly this is you saw a man hooking up with a man. You saw a man in heels, and they had the whole transsexual from Transylvania. What were people up in an uproar about this, or were they just like chucking the deuces to like it being a movie? I'm very curious. There's another older movie where it was drag queens. I'd never seen it before, but it's something about performers or something. I've seen like wallpapers or posters, and it was an older film as well. I don't know the name of it, but I'm very curious of what people thought back then, because now, as you guys know, in 2023, they're banning drag queen shows, right? They're like, I think like, and the gay, what they're doing in Florida, with you can't even talk about, I think you can't even talk about gay anything in school up to high school. So if they're doing all of that now, gay marriage obviously wasn't legal back then. So I'm very curious on how the atmosphere was back in 1975 when this movie came out. And really shout out to Fox, for 20th Century Fox, for producing this, and shout out for the actors being in this, because back then, as we already know, it just was not okay. But this also says United States, United Kingdom. I'm not sure if also from what I did here, and I don't know deemed if it to be true, but in the United Kingdom, things was a lot more things were acceptable and accepted compared to United States. So I don't know that deemed to be true, but I'm just kind of curious, because even like in the United Kingdom or overseas, like in that area, the European nations, maybe I'm just trying to be correct here, guys. What I'm trying to say is, like, people will wear, even in the Caribbean, people will wear skinny jeans, and like their men are flamboyant, not all, I'm just saying some, and it just seems like sexuality isn't as a big thing. It's very like, it seems like it's very like, yeah, whatever, like, I'll go with you, you go with me type situation, or I like to wear this and there's no problem. Like in America, like men are supposed to be like masculine and not wear skinny jeans, etc., etc., etc. Like they're looked upon, they're judged very quickly, compared to overseas where it seems like it's not like that. And I did hear actually it's not like that. I have cousins in England right now, and born and raised in England. I think some of them, some of them actually maybe came to the United States a few times, but a lot of my family actually lives in England, which I've said before. And my first cousin now lives here in New York, but she was born in England. I love her accent. So I'm just curious. And they're super laid back. They're real chill compared to like Americans. You put my American cousins and you put my cousins from like England, or even my cousins not from this country, and they're like so chill. They're super chill. So I'm just kind of curious on how everything was back then. But what would I rate this movie? I would rate this movie a 9 to a 9.5. I don't know what a 9.5, what the difference is between that, a 9 and a 10. I just like half numbers sometimes. I think it's extremely rewatchable. Depending on what family you're in, you could bring your whole family in this. I'm sure some family members would not want their child to watch this, but I think it's freaking amazing. The music was catchy, so the music was amazing. And in 1975, listen, I am so ignorant. Like, I have to tell you something. When I hear 1975, no shade, and don't come for me in the comments, but I thought it was like black and white. Like, I was like, 1975, oh, it's about to be all black and white. But it wasn't. I'm kind of curious also, when did color TV when did color TV happen? But this was like better, like quality. This is a better movie than some movies I've seen in 2023. Like, it's absolutely insane. Some of the music, like, as I said, was extremely catchy. And I really like how they told the whole story throughout for music. Like, it was just amazing. It was funny. It was interesting. It was kind of like kind of moments. It just gave you everything. The acting was on point, and it definitely was an awe. And I can't even imagine back in 1975 what people thought when they saw a man coming out in heels and he had a little strap on. You get to see little booty cakes. It was men in lipstick, eyeshadow, eyeliner. Giving God. Once again, I love this movie and I can't actually wait to edit it. I'm going to edit it down, guys. I do not want a copyright strike or whatever that is on my platform. So I'm going to do my very damn best to advert it. Also, somebody did comment really quickly. I know this has nothing to do with this movie and I'm still on this copyright strike thing. It's very new to me. But somebody said that it could be somebody watching my videos and stuff like that, and then they are going to YouTube reporting my channel or something like that. That's actually, I mean, who knows? But that's not affecting my channel. The studio actually filled out paperwork and submitted things to YouTube and told them to take my video down. It says it. I have a whole list of email and I have their contacts. So it was the actual studio, a representative from the studio that saw my video, my reaction. So, hi, Time Warner. And they wanted it down. So I'm going to do my very best to, I'm a small little platform. I'm a small little guy just trying to make it out here in the YouTube world. So I will be editing this down once again. So feel free to join the platform and be able to see this. It will be available on the 3rd tier. I also just don't want it to be copy blocked or copywritten striked or whatever the hell else. Whatever, there's so many things that they could do. So I'm just trying to really not, like, if the nudity and the others, there's any nudity, but anything kind of risque, I'm going to also avoid like a plague. I'm trying my hardest, guys. So I'm sorry if you guys might not like the editing way I do it. I hope you guys do. But I'm just trying my best to be good until at least December 30th. And then I get to be raunchy again. Thank you guys so much. And this is the part where I'm going to obviously say what I said in my intro, because honestly, I need to place my animation somewhere. So with that being said, if you would like to support this channel for free, you can. Please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Doing all 3 things will support this channel, support this video, and would actually make me a happy camper. So please like, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time with more Smash or Pass. By the way, I would totally smash this movie. But